Hello, great ladies and gentlemen of the multiverse. S-Code Knight back at you with another S-Code Knight Direct. This channel has been quite busy for some time thanks to the inclusion of Pokemon Philosopher, but now that my entire backlog has been used up, it's time for me to go into my hibernation period, so I can get back to work on some lovely videos to share with you. So yeah, this channel's going dark again, with the occasional upload or two. But before then, I'd just like to share some information with you of what's going to be happening, as well as some future projects that will be coming in due time. Starting with my Pokemon series, Philosopher is officially over. Thank you so much for checking out this series, if you did. However, I'm not quite done with it just yet. There's still one last Pokemon Philosopher related subject I want to cover. If you've watched the series, you may have noticed a thing or two that wasn't addressed. That's because it will be addressed in DLC!
DLC!
That's right! It'll only be about 1, maybe 2 episodes long, but it'll tie up some loose ends left in the main story, and maybe even tease the next Pokemon region that I'll be making. The Pokemon Philosopher DLC chapter will be released sometime in the future, so stay tuned. Another Pokemon project that I have in the works, well, half Pokemon project, the Sodor from the World of Pokemon series. Like I said before, I aim to complete a couple of episodes before the series is fully released, but recently I have uploaded a teaser clip from one of the episodes, which is what you're seeing on screen right now. Make sure to check out the full clip if you haven't already, and if this clip does well enough, I am considering fully releasing the first episode early, just to give you a better taste of what you're in for. Sodor from the World of Pokemon is one of my most interesting projects yet, and it will be releasing in the far future, so stay tuned. Now that all of that's out of the way, let's move on to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Starting with the FSTs. For those who don't know, the Yu-Gi-Oh! FSTs, or Fan Series Tournament, is where me, Dookie Darkwolf, Spooky Electronics, and a couple of other people from time to time get together and pit a bunch of characters from other fan-made Yu-Gi-Oh! Series together to see who is the best of the best, or the worst of the worst. Sometimes a bit of both. Season 1 of the FSTs is just about complete, and it will be finishing with a grand tournament of everyone who has won in the previous rounds so far. After that, we will be, at some point, jumping into Season 2 of the FSTs.
And you gotta help us!
From this point on, FST seasons will be themed. Been having a bit of trouble deciding what Season 2's theme is, so we've decided to let you guys decide. All 3 of us will be picking 3 themes, and you guys get to decide which one will be the theme of Season 2. Just cast your votes, and whichever theme gets the most votes out of the 3 wins. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan Series Tournament will be fully uploaded daily once the whole tournament is complete, so stay tuned for that on Spooky's channel. Link in the description. Speaking of which, I think this is a good time to update you on the other YDU series. First off, Yu-Gi-Oh! Research's first episode has been fully uploaded on Spooky's channel. You should know because yours truly stars in it. Excited as ever, I see. Well, ready for your match?
Oh my god, it's me!
So make sure to check out this episode if you haven't already, and keep an eye out for future episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Research. As for the other YDU series, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Revival, it too is seeing a few changes, such as a sort of reboot. I mean, there's not really much to reboot since there's only like a beta episode, but no. Nonetheless, the series has gone through quite a few changes and has now gone under a new name, Yu-Gi-Oh! Resurrection. Make sure to check out Dookie's channel to stay tuned for it, and to check out his own fan-made Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, Yu-Gi-Oh! Dragon Warriors. When will more episodes come out?
Soon, compadre. Soon.
And that's just about everything for now. I hope you look forward to the future of my channel, and I hope you look forward to all of these future projects and more. That said though, I am out for the summer. So, I'll see you sometime in the not too distant future. I'm S-Code Knight, and I'll see you all later. Oh, yeah, actually, there is one last thing that I forgot to mention. You see, the YDU will be getting its own signature intro, which I'll be releasing in a couple days. And yeah, I think that's it. I'll see you guys next time.
But wait! There's more!
Do you ever feel like, no matter what you do, at work, at home, no matter how much you accomplish in the day, it's never enough? And every time you make a mistake, you feel like you've learned nothing? That's how I felt for a long, long time. My name is Hugo Celadon. I come from a world where perfection is treasured amongst everything else. My people believe it's the key to humanity's survival. And it takes priority over everything. No matter how fast everyone else runs, it's either you keep up or get left behind. I think I could have ended up among them if things went differently. But then I met Havoc, and as bad as he was, he gave me an opportunity to escape from this reality and go to a new one. From there, I met so many people, ended up with another organization known as the Lancers, competed in a tournament, finally got to duel for fun instead of just using it as a tool for battle. I met people who actually respected me, regardless of how many mistakes I made. People who didn't see my flaws as a weakness, people who actually cared about me. And together, we've spent the past few months fighting unspeakable evil. Organizations comprised of dual spirits that were thrown away and forgotten, just like I was. And evil clans who thought the world would be better if it was the way it was before. And many other threats beyond that, some of which might get their own stories someday. But regardless of who we faced, we've done it together. And despite the times we're living in, I've never felt less alone in my entire life. This year's been the craziest one I've ever experienced. And believe me, it's only gonna get crazier. For better, and for worse.